And looks like we are live. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so no one is here. We got one person here. Who is our first victim of the evening? I don't know. They're not saying who they are. Some people are writing me, which is always nice. Doo-doo. Hello, Adam. Looks like you're the first one here, my buddy. Oh, we got Rihanna here. Cool. All right. So we'll just let the room fill up a little bit, I suppose, before we go yapping about different things. We had a pretty good showing last auction, I think. We had 10 people there showing for a few minutes, so moving up in the world. But you never know. Maybe some people don't like the ancient stuff, but we just call them losers. And again, guys, if there's something that you'd like to see, I'm more than happy to pop it up for you as we discuss the various different things. Okay. So this is the first item that hey, Reese, nice to see you. What's this? Got your phone and football game on TV. That's good. Got your phone football game on TV. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is the battle of the old guys tonight. You got Aaron Rodgers playing what's his name, Falco. So should be fun. One of they're 2 of 6 quarterbacks in the league that have won a Super Bowl and that are still playing. So I think Aaron Rodgers is going to win pretty easily with the Steelers, but we'll see. So, guys, what do you think of this one? So this is a Clovis point and a little spear point, I guess. So ready for a woolly? If a woolly mammoth is like terrorizing your house or anything, you're going to need one of these because it's going to take them down. So we got Rianne, we got this is oops, I was wrong. You were wrong? Why? Oh, you called it an arrowhead? Is that what you're talking about, Adam? Can we do a leg test first, just so we get an idea? So what do you think of my balls, guys? These chime. Okay, so we're pretty good. Yeah, it's technically a spear point. This one is. It's, a damn big arrow, man. Yeah, it makes it pretty cool. So anyway, I figured I'd pop these up just as we discuss things, so like as we're going through, we'll pop up different items and stuff, and just so you can still bid because it's technically an auction. There's more yammering about crap tonight, I guess, so we can show you guys some cool stuff that we have from around the world and all different types of time periods. So if you want to start at the beginning, obviously, for our intents and purposes this evening, the younger Dryas and the Clovis culture. So I figured we'd start talking about that. So 2 other people came in. Who are they? Just out of curiosity. I got 3 regulars here and 2 no names. So make yourself known, please. And of course, we got the narwhal draw box. We got the coins there. I didn't take the coins off because you did do a few draws last time, Adam. I knew you were coming, and we got the Eagle Abolus. I did a video in the group to show people what a wonderful guy this guy was. So the funny thing about it is, if he was around today, he'd just be a Democrat. This wouldn't be weird at all. Watch the video and get that humor. It's funny, trust me. And anyway, this is the House of Constantine. Now, he's a Republican, trust me. Constantine was a Republican. If you mess with Constantine the Great, you had an accident. He was like Tony Soprano of the ancient world. So anyway, we got the 2 political stripes there, giving them away. So anyway, just make a correlation with what's going on today. But anyway, they're worth a couple $100 each for sure. The Eagle Apple is probably $500-600. The House of Constantine probably tops it around 3. But anyway, they're in the coin stacks, and in every stack there is at least 1 coin 1,000 years or older. Okay. So just so you're aware. So anyway, the Chinese balls, we're going to start these off at $10, and they're really cool. They normally go for 20-25 at auction, but anyway, $10, and we'll see how we go. So let's go $10 start. $10 start. We got 4 people here. Weird. Poster boy for Democrats. Yeah, exactly. Just watch the videos. It's quite well done. I did it myself, actually. I thought it was funny. Jeez, only got 3 people. I'm sorry, Democrats. I'm sorry. Come back, please. I'll take your money. Jesus Christ, we got 2. Holy fuck. That's not ice. I mean nice. Shit. Come back. We love Democratic money, please. I'm sorry, Mr. Eagle Avalus. Although I gotta say, the dude was one. He was a weird bird, man. He was arguably, I wouldn't want to. I don't know. Maybe he is the worst emperor. It's kind of a toss up. Caligula was pretty bad, I gotta say. Caligula, he was really interested in the human body, and one of the things that he did is he actually cut his sister open while she was pregnant and in labor, just so he could see how the baby came out and all that stuff, and of course killed the sister. And he made a horse a senator. Eagle Abelus did that as well. So he goes down as probably the worst dude in Roman history. But he did, in his defense, he was looking to be a pretty good emperor, but he fell off his horse and hit his head. So they think there could have been like brain damage and stuff like that. Like that's what modern people think, modern science. Back in the day, it was just, it was just weird. Yeah, and in Eagle Abelus's defense too, you're head of the Roman emperor at age 14. Like, it's not, he was assassinated at 18, so but his grandmother paid for it. But like, what do you do? It's here's the Roman emperor first time in the mouth, empire at 14. Like, what do you expect? Of course the dude's gonna go crazy and drunk on whatever. So, but anyway, and it is what it is. I'm only showing one person here other than myself. Those numbers can't be right, can they? Reese is always here, and Adam just wrote me, so come on. I'm here. Okay, you're here. What? So you're the only one that's here? Like, I don't believe that. Adam just wrote. So what the hell is going on here? Is there anyone else here? Jeez, Adam like literally just wrote. I'm here. Okay, so weird. So, were you guys like always here, or did you just pop out? Because I'm curious, because maybe the numbers here are weird, because like sometimes they go from like 10 to 2 to, all over the place. I don't think we top 10 yet, but what we lack in number, we make up for with sheer quality. So, hey, Michelle, nice to see you. And Michelle, we will have your Washabi out to you next week. So there are rotating workers here now at Canada Post. So rock and roll. We're getting stuff out. Thanks be to God. Yeah. Yeah, I think the numbers are just weird. Facebook was the same way. Like sometimes you go on, there'd be like one shown and there'd be like 50 people in the room. It'd be nuts. But Facebook sucks anyway. So no one likes my balls. Like this is crazy. So like come on. Bond's balls, $10. Currently 3D printing my stepson a Titanic print since I got him. Oh, really? Cool, man. That's awesome. They actually did they filed a report there today about it was on the news here because obviously it's technically local news, but they announced that like it was all the owner's fault and blah blah blah. So the investigation's formally over now and everything. But yeah. Yeah, you go down in a tin can being driven by a joystick for a computer game or a Atari system. Like, my God, what do you expect? That's called Darwin, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I digress. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, fuck it. We got two people here. Rock and roll. What's this? Yeah, I saw it. Oh, did you? Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that all happened here locally. Like, it's crazy. Like, we used to fish near where the Titanic went down, as a matter of fact. And she's off the what we call Southern Grand Bank, but she's there's Northern Grand Bank, sorry. But anyway, yeah, she's pretty deep. And you ever want to go down in like a tin can to check that out when you can flick on your TV in the comfort of your own home and watch David Attenborough or Attenborough, whatever the hell his name is, talk about going down with that nice British accent rather than risking your life. I'd pick the latter for sure because I think you're crazy. But I do have a friend that went down. He's really nuts and loves the Titanic, and actually got some artifacts from the Titanic. He's probably got the best private artifact collection of the Titanic in the world. And he went down right after Ballard went down in the Arrow, right? Yeah, PlayStation 5. Yes, yeah, I crapped out with Mario, so I'm not up on the PlayStations or the Game Boys or anything like that. I was cool. Play that shit. But anyway. Yeah, Mario and Duck Hunt, man. That's where I screwed up. Can you explain what the Chinese balls are? Oh man, that's bad. Don't leave me open like that. You have no idea how many bad jokes went through my head then. Yeah. Well, Chinese balls are very small. Kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I can talk about Chinese balls if you want. Some are silver, some have tattoos, some are blue. But he's in chastity, man. Blue. He got blue balls. But anyway, well, right here, all we got to do is Chinese iron ball. History. Chinese iron balls have long been famed as one of the three treasures of boating, whatever that is. Of boating China, so that's a place. First produced during the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644. Iron balls have been used to improve and improve throughout the ages by skilled Chinese hands craftsmen. Originally, these balls were simple, solid, cylindrical objects. Later, craftsmen began designing hollow balls. Okay, so it still doesn't tell us what they do, but luckily, we have a few in front of us, and I believe you shake them up, and they're for good luck, like warding off evil spirits. I think that's the whole idea behind it. Asian people, they're always warding off spirits and shit. So I guess they didn't have much salt around, so they use iron balls. But anyway, they all make these noises and stuff. Almost like Santa Claus coming, jingle bells. And these are really cool. They're a bit heavier than the other ones too. Right? So it says right here, they all got these little cards in them. Got almost like a fortune cookie. Yeah, I'm just playing my balls, man. We need to have a sweep and drink again. I can play my balls you know, while we're doing that. But anyway, that's what it is. That's what the camera's not on me, man. I'm playing with my balls. Jesus, how the hell did that get up? Interesting. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Adam, maybe you can use them for like when you're going around on your like you're looking for the ghosts and shit. Like you can just like if they're quiet, you can just shake them and when they're running through the halls and whatever, you can get them, man. Like Ghostbusters and crap. Just an idea. For a low price, $10, everyone. So, but anyway, they come in these really cool boxes, like so. Yeah, gotta be worth $10. Like, man. But anyway, we'll pass them if no one's interested. Oh, we've got a bid. So yeah, that's the sales strategy, right? Yeah. There's no ghosts in this room. You go around with the balls and start shaking them, and then all of a sudden the ghosts go all crazy because they run away from the sound, and boom, you got a ghost on camera, buddy. Look at the YouTube followers fly. So anyway, oh Adam, the guys over to the plant, I had to tear out a side of the plant there, and because I'm redoing it, and it was the place where we had the fire there a number of years ago. So this, anyway, whatever. But anyway, I got workers that will not go into the plant. They saw fucking firemen. They saw, all kinds of apparitions and all kinds of crap. And I'm gonna get them to do stories about the plant while they were over there, and I'm going to put it on YouTube just to show you guys, because apparently the activity was crazy. There was a couple there wouldn't even go in the plant or nothing like that. They're just freaked out by everything. So anyway, would be a good piece of equipment for it, actually. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I got to say, when I used, well, I still go over to plant by myself. So I don't give a shit, but I've seen some pretty fun stuff over there. I got to say. Yeah, Mike and T, they're the main ones that that seen all kinds of stuff. So it's we all everyone that's been there has had some sort of experience. Like I seen there's a woman in blue there for sure. I've seen her a few times. I've seen her, so I know she's there. Um, there's supposed to be a really big man, like my size, and I haven't seen him, but a few of the staff have seen him. And there's another the fireman. That one's new. I don't know where the hell he come from. He must be on welfare or something. Lost his job, so he come there. So and he's the new one. And there's supposed to be some other like childish apparitions there, which is weird. I don't understand why, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, anyway, Mr. Adam, we will say sold to you, sir. Adam bought my balls, everyone. Courtney, Adam bought my balls. What are you gonna do, Courtney? I bet that's Courtney buying my balls, man. Not Adam at all. And I'm just gonna call it balls times twee. We'll call that $30. And Mr. Adam, you get your name in for the diamond. So, what number would you like, sir? We got those there. We're getting down on them, actually. I can't wait to see who's going to win that. It's an amazing diamond. And then whoever gets it better do a nice post and say how grateful they are, and hopefully get more people to my YouTube. So just let me know what number you want, sir. 14. Yep. Actually got 12 too, buddy. Adam Stone. So, Mr. Adam bought it because it can. Oh, shit. I think I might have just done that. Anyway, it's just a little screw. Oh. Okay. That is Mr. Adam Stone. No. What are we going to do now? Okay, that's it. Auction's over. So anyway, I'm gonna Adam, you want to pick one just for shits and giggles? So anyway, I want to talk about the Clovis culture and the Younger Dryas. So I'm sure, is everyone here familiar with the Younger Dryas and what happened and all that kind of crap? Just say yes or no. Just that way I'll know how to gear the conversation. But you're familiar with the Younger Dryas, right? 12,800 years ago to around 11,700 years ago. We all cool with that? We all heard of it? Yes, no? Let me know. Hello? Please let me know. You're all Googling now, I bet, are you? It's no fun if you Google. Adam, would you like to do a coin stack? Just let me know. I know there's a few people here that may want that. Yeah, Rihanna heard of the Younger Dryas. Of course she has. That's cool. Okay, so Adam is not necessarily interested in doing one of those. So what we'll do is, what's this? Oh, green band front row. And guys, in every stack, there's at least one coin 1,000 years or older. Okay, so I position them so you can't see them. I'm smart enough for that. So anyway, guys, $1 start just for fun. And again, if it goes over $20, you will get your name in for the diamond. Because quite frankly, I want someone to win it. Adam's in at $1. Come on, Racy, beat you to it. What the hell's going on here? Adam's in at $1. All right. All right. So anyway, yeah, back to the little history bullshit. So the Younger Dryas obviously is something that happened that was a flash freeze around 12,800 years ago. Um, Mainly, there is a soil deposit that's a black layer of soil around that period, and also what it was the epic event that caused a lot of megafauna to go extinct. So we have like the woolly mammoth, we have the giant sloth, we have all different types of creatures that just went poop gone. Prior to people discovering the Younger Dryas, the impact from the asteroid, a lot of people thought that you know the Cro-Magnon man or the early hominids actually ate all the woolly mammoths, and that's why they went extinct, which is absolute foolishness. That's totally not true. uh, it's just so comical. But anyway, they didn't have any other reason or any other hypotheses, so that's kind of what they went with, which again, absolute foolishness. Never happened. You can't eat enough woolly mammoths for them to go extinct. Like, come on, it's craziness. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, what happened, and one of the main pieces of evidence is there was a young woolly mammoth found in Siberia after the glaciers thawed a little bit. And in that woolly mammoth's stomach was like flowers that were not digested. Um, it was a perfect specimen. So, what they deduced from that was that there was a flash freeze. Now, the piece of evidence with that specimen that no one tells you is that little woolly mammoth. It was a juvenile. It was a male, and its penis was erect. Okay, so any male out there that'll tell you that if something is cold, that ain't going to be erect. So that was the piece of evidence that when scientists looked at it and said, holy shit, there was a huge flash freeze. And that was, i.e., the impact that caused this massive freezing event. So, anyway, what happened is the woolly mammoth went extinct over the course of a number of years. The woolly rhinoceros, giant sloth, and also the Clovis culture. These people are erased from the fossil record by the end of the Younger Dryas. So that's where this particular piece comes from. So this is a piece of our human history that is right here for you to buy if you want it. But it's a really cool item and really part of the human story. So, even though, we later reemerged and, the Cro-Magnons and all that stuff, and, we are here today as where other species aren't, this here is from a extinct piece of the human story. And I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, Clovis culture, they went right down from, across the land bridge in Alaska, went right down the western seaboard and even into the Central America. But anyway, real cool piece, and if anyone wants it, it's here for purchase. The price is $300, but that's a beautiful piece. We also have some arrowheads from the same culture. So we got this one here. We got that one there. And we got this one here. And these are all $150 if anyone's interested. Okay, so these are really interesting pieces. Yeah, thanks, man. So that's kind of what we're going to do tonight. We're going to put up some real cool items, and then we're going to showcase tell a few stories. And if you got any questions, by all means ask or whatever, and we can move forward from there. So, moving on with that, here's your opportunity. If you guys are interested, just let me know. More than happy to sell it to you. And also, even after the auction, if it's not purchased, obviously, there it is. So that's that guy. Just lay these out here now. And we also have arrowheads from other cultures as well. But anyway, these are indicative to the Clovis culture. So anyway, guys, we got a $5 bid on the coins. Rihanna is at $5. We'll put 30 seconds on the clock. And we'll move along quite nicely. Okay, we got 30 seconds on the clock. So now the next piece we'll talk about is this beautiful little amulet from Mesopotamia. So we'll just lay him down right here. All right, going once, going twice. Sold to Rihanna Turnbull. And I assume you're going to want to do a sweep. And guys, don't be afraid. Anything you're interested in seeing, let me know, okay? We got some cool stuff here to show you tonight. But by all means, don't be afraid to speak up. I assume you're going to want to do a sweep. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. So that way we know where they're to. Oh, she wants D. Okay, that's weird. Okay, never mind. 4. Okay, that's rare. Okay, D. And we got, who else was there? We got Adam. Adam in at 3. Do you want the rest from Adam? Oh, they're $5, right? A, B, C, and D. All as usual. Okay, just hang on. She may not understood. So, Rand, just so you're aware, all these here are individual lots. So if you sweep, you get your name put in for the dime, and it's $20. So, like in amongst these here, there is at least one coin that's 1,000 years or older, and in 2 stacks, not necessarily this stack, but in there's 2 tokens that say you win these coins. So I hope I explained that properly. So do you still just want D, or do you want to do a sweep? Okay, yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Okay, coins. I kind of figured that. There's rarely a time when people do not do a sweep on the coins. And one time, a very good customer of mine, he or she. So anyway, and because you won, you can pick the next stack, and that way there's no bullshit about Bond knew where the coins were or whatever. Because in amongst all this here, there are tokens. There's a token that says you win these coins here. Yeah, I know. So anyway, sometimes, like, if we're getting down to the end and we know that, say, there's a real high end coin there, like, they go really high. So anyway, it went to like $100. So a sweep then would have been $400. So anyway, the guy that won, he picked 1 stack, right? And I'm like, are you sure? Because I knew where he was. And anyway, I knew where the damn coin was, and it was in B. And he picked C. And anyway, I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? You sure you don't want to buy any more? And anyway, he lost out on like a $1,500 gold piece because, he didn't do the sweep. But anyway, it is what it is. But anyway, now you understand. So, you're more than welcome to just pick a stack. But like I say, now you got a 1,000-year-old coin, and I do know where these coins are, and he was not in one of those stacks. But anyway, the 2 of them are still at play. So just so you're aware, okay? Now, and the way we do it is because you chose. If you want to pick another stack, you can. Because I will be completely honest, I know exactly where they're to. So that's why I don't like picking the stacks. And when I do, and if I pick a stack and I go, you definitely want to buy this. You can pretty well guarantee coins in there. I do that sometimes too, just for shits and giggles. Okay, so anyway. So what do you think of this one, guys? Also pick it. Oh, yes, shit. Right on. Thanks, man. Yeah, good call. And because it was over $20, you get your name put in on the draw for the $7,000 diamond. And he's over there somewhere. But anyway. So you get your name put in here because the suite was over $20. Thank you, Adam. Damn, can't get away with nothing with you guys. So just let me know what number you want. We'll go from there. Will you hand me something, please?
Jewelry?
Yeah, give me jewelry. I don't give a shit. Whatever. It's just she hasn't picked the stack or nothing, so. How about you give me something that's... Yeah, okay, sure. Give it to me. Yeah, there you go. So, guys, we got... Whoa, these are really nice. Look at this. Look at this one. Anyway, we're going to start these off at $5 just because they're these are a lot better. Look at the stones. And this is not costume. A real nice set of earrings. $5 start. Yeah, okay. So $5 start here, guys. Like I said, we put them in these little bags just for storage purposes, but they're really cool. 22. Yep, John Minicozy got it. Sorry. Pick any stack from the back row. Let's see, I don't like doing that because I know where he's to. So if he's in the back row, I'm not going to pick him. Simple. Right? So just tell me what one you want. And what number you want. Please. Yeah, anyway. Now I told you to get some nice stuff, right? Want some different stuff to put up tonight. She wants 19. We got 19. Okay, perfect. You got it. So 19 is done. Okay, so now you can pick whatever one you want from the back row, and these here are $5 starts. So $5 start, everyone. Perfect. Just lay down there. Give me some of this stuff, right? Like this, that. Okay. All right, we'll pass on this. Guys, I got this beautiful paperweight here to put up. This is heavy as knobs of hell. We're gonna start this one off at $10. Put them aside. Oh, that's okay. We'll forgive you. We're nice like that. So we got $10 start on the paperweight. $10 start on this really cool paperweight. These are really neat, all blown. My first auction, I sold to Paul Lim, actually. Yeah. That's a real nice one. Thank you. These are neat. I like these myself. Okay, so Rihanna, would you pick one from the back row, please? This cool little pipe. You said you want one from the back row. So anyway, while we're waiting, so what do you think of this? This here is from ancient Mesopotamia. Beautiful little amulet. It was actually a part of was on a wall over there, and someone cut it off and we put the hole in it and use it kind of as a necklace. I've had it on my wall for a while, just have up like that. We had a customer there the other day said he wanted it, so I figured I'd show it again just for badness. So anyway, if anyone's interested, this is $1,000, but it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Would you be kind enough to take these? All right. Well, let's move along to some. Anyone interested in asteroids, meteorites, comets? This here is actually a meteorite. Fell to, well, was discovered in 1572, but it fell to Earth around 4,000 years ago. This is a real nice piece. The stack, 3 from the left. 1, 2, 3. Bang, you got her. So, guys, anyone wants this? It's $10. We'll move it along. And we will go over here and we will start this at $1. So $1 stacks. $1, $1, $1. Adam's in at $1. I included this because a lot of ancient cultures use meteorite ore and that to make weapons. Even like, before the, they knew really, how to smith iron and ore and all that stuff. They actually use this stuff to carve out the weapons. And we see this time and time in all different types of ancient cultures. So I figured it apt to at least show you guys this one in particular. Beautiful example. Yeah, you're more than welcome, Rand. No, you don't get a draw from the narwhal box. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you do. You do. I forgot about that. The first 2 bidders get a draw from, or the first 5 bidders get a draw from the narwhal box. Thank you. I forgot all about that. See my big mouth. Okay, so that's Adam's prize because Adam was the first one to was the first one to bid there with the books. So prize number 10 for Adam Stone. And Adam, you got this really cool book here, The Happy Warrior. Excellent. There you go. That's a real nice book, actually. Actually, I'm going to mark that down. Adam Stone. Free draw, and that's book. Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. All right, now let's see where we're at with this. Oh, shit, hit that in. Oh. And prize 37. 37. Sorry, and I also hit the camera. That is Rianne. Okay, and Rianne got this creamer from Souvenir Newfoundland. These are worth $25. We sell them all day long. That's Cabot Tower, and we got a caribou. So congratulations. Real nice pieces. And again, thank you for reminding me. So we got 3 more bids, whoever is the winners, and they got to be different winners too, because I'm trying to spread it out, right? That is free draw. And that is the... Okay. So we got $3 in from Adam. Do we have any more dollars in, guys? Anyone else interested in bidding? And guys, anything you're interested in tonight, let me know. What do you think of this piece? That's from the same artist I showed you, Rihanna. So this is one of her earlier pieces. You just kind of etched her name in the bottom there, but as she as she developed, the other one I showed you the picture of, you can see, she was a bit more ornate in her signature. But this one here is 1992, and it's the pitcher plant, which is a coniferous plant and the flower of Newfoundland. So if anyone wants this piece, it is $100, and it's made from tilk. My family came to Newfoundland way back when to mine tilk in the very mine that this was taken out of. So anyway, really cool piece, and $100. All right, so we will put 30 seconds on the clock. Guys, these stacks should be going for a lot more than that. They normally start at $5 and go way up from there. There's some really cool coins at play, and in every stack, there's at least one coin valued at, or sorry, over 1,000 years old. All right, sold to Adam Stone. I assume you're going to want a sweep, buddy? Yeah, I can imagine. Guys, you're missing these. Fuck. That is 12 whole dollars. Wow. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Guys, we got this really cool piece here. $20 start. And you got, this is all brass. It's quite heavy. Like, hello, I have come to claim your land for England. Okay. So what do you think of that? $20 start. This is hard. Trying to keep everything going, man.